Hi, I'm Joe Thompson. This is that moment when I scored the goal that kept my team up. That game for me was so special after everything I'd done and overcome. I'd overcome cancer not once but twice and managed to get back to playing professional football for the team that had given me my first opportunity in football. I was playing for the team that had given me everything, given me the first opportunity, given me my debut, given me everything and all the knowledge to play professional football. It was my second time round at Rochdale and it'd come down to the last game of the season. Our cup run in the FA Cup had been unbelievable. We managed to get to Wembley. We played against the likes of Harry Kane, Dele Alli, and it was the magic of the FA Cup. But unfortunately for us, our league form had struggled and we'd fallen short to a certain extent, so we was in the relegation zone come the last day of the season. It was a straight shootout between our local rivals, Oldham and ourselves, and we need to better their results on the final day of the season. We had Charlton at home and they'd been doing really well in the league and was in the playoffs, and it got to the point where it was 0-0 and we knew that the other game between Oldham and Northampton was 2-2, so we couldn't rely on their result as such and we needed to take our destiny into our own hands. I remember after about 60 minutes my manager Keith Hill told me to get warm and he put myself and Stephen Davis on in the 65th minute, and luckily for me, after 4 minutes of being on the pitch with my first two touches, one of my teammates, Calvin Andrews, nodded the ball down, and I remember everything just going in slow motion. It was, he nodded it down, I just took a little look over my right hand shoulder and I saw a sea of red bodies in front of me, all the Charlton players were there. I thought, if I just shift it to my left and put it onto my left foot, which I don't usually use, especially when it comes to shooting, get my head down and hit it hard and low through the sea of bodies, then hopefully it will be the goal that everyone will remember. And it just panned out that way. I moved it onto my left. I struck it with my left foot and it went through the sea of bodies. And I remember just the sheer stillness and silence of it all. And it was like I was walking on a beach and everything I'd worked for and sacrifice and all the hard work, blood, sweat and tears to a certain extent of recovering from 2 times came to me in one moment, and it was like 12 months rehab had literally come down to a millisecond. And then as I ran away and was celebrating, I could see all my teammates were following me and I could see a wave of blue coming down the stands as it just became chaotic. I remember noticing TV cameras were there, and I remember just being swamped by my teammates and them all giving me a kiss on the head and saying, "You've gone and done it, like, only you. This is like God's plan in a way." And we used to play Drake quite a lot, and I remember a lad, Joe Raffi, was like, "It's not God's plan, it's JT's plan. This is what you've designed." And I just remember thinking, it's amazing. I remember walking back to the touchline and I just remember thinking, I'm probably never gonna get this moment ever again in life. It was just a special moment for me to be able to share with not only the football club, but the town and everyone that was there and involved in the football club. It was my present in a way to give to them for all the support and love that they've given me. And like I say, for such a short amount of time I remember so much, but then I snapped out and I heard the noise, and I'm pretty sure people could have heard the noise from far and wide. I've never heard a noise like that in the stadium for all my time that I've been there, and it was the most special moment for me, but it was also pretty much the single most special moment for the club in a weird way. I'd I'd got promoted with them the first time and they'd been promoted since, but yet it was like the ultimate survival story, that the one that has survived and been through probably the most has managed to keep everything and everyone up in League One. And it was a magical moment for my family to be there and see. And I know my nearest and dearest are ever so proud of me. And the game still had 20 minutes to play out, but I just remember in them 20 minutes, it's okay, don't worry, I've done it, I've literally done it. Everything that I've dreamt of, I've done it, and I'm now living it. They're not going to score, they're not going to equalise, Oldham are not going to score, and Rochdale are going to stay up. And thankfully for me, that's how it panned out. And I'm truly blessed and grateful for the moment, and it's something that I'll cherish for the rest of my life, and I'll tell my grandkids when I'm an old man.